Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Let me tell you, Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Yeah, Jeffory was a writer, but he's not anymore, because Jeffory is not a writer anymore, and that's why Jeffory's not a writer anymore. Jeffory's not a writer anymore. Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Let me tell you, Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Yeah, Jeffory wrote some novels about books with words that combined them into sentences and paragraphs and words. He sold these books in bookstores to people who had money and they knew how to read, and that's how he became famous. But Jeffory is not famous anymore. Jeffory's not a writer anymore. No, Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Let me tell you, Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Let's go! Jeffory's not a writer anymore. No, Jeffory's not a writer anymore. Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore. Let me tell you, Jeffory was a famous writer, but then Jeffory was not a famous writer anymore.